So you pastored the largest Adventist church in Korea.
Yes.
I'm on my way to LAX right now, literally the worst airport in the world, to drop off some kids who had attended Oceanside Elementary School as part of their vacation from Korea. Really cool. And I'm here with Pastor Kang. Pastor Kang is awesome. He's so cool. He's like their chaperone / chaplain / ministry extraordinaire. What do you do in Korea to keep and equip and disciple your young people? I'm talking about youth, also young adults, young professionals. What do you do?
Of course, they are struggling too, but usually they focus on the education.
So you're saying that the local church does like free tutoring and offers music education classes, and the church does this, not the school. Well, the school does it too, but
Of course, but church does.
wow.
How our church growth in your country, Sri Lanka?
Oh, church growth in my country, in Sri Lanka. Yeah, I don't think we're doing as well as we could. Our country is mostly Buddhist. I don't know, I think about 87% or more than that. And the church in Sri Lanka, I think, can grow a whole lot more if people knew the gospel. It's all about rules, it's all about traditions, it's all about like keeping some principles and standards in the church. And so young people grow up thinking that Christianity is about keeping rules and not about following Jesus. So I think that's killing the church right now. We have a lot of work to do in my country. Is Buddhism the largest religion
In Korea?
in Korea?
No. Christianity.
Christianity? Oh, okay. So what happened? What do you think happened? How did it go from Buddhism to Christianity, which
Actually,
is the majority?
Buddhism failed in making modernization to adapt to the modern people. They failed in that aspect.
Huh.
Christian is more adaptable to modern people. That's why. It used to be more than 70% or maybe 80% were Buddhists in Korea. When I was a small boy, it used to be, but not anymore.
Wow. That is so cool. Well, that's so interesting that you just mentioned that. That you said that the failure of Buddhism, at least in Korea, according to you, you said that they failed to contextualize, right? Or modernize.
Yes.
That's interesting. And you said that Christianity did that in Korea, and that's why they grew. I think we here can do a better job of contextualizing too here in the American church. I think the gospel doesn't change, but the language that we use to communicate the gospel definitely needs to change. The methods need to change without changing the message. The message doesn't need to change.
No.
The message is the everlasting gospel, right? So I feel like we are answering questions no one's asking.
We shouldn't think that pleasure belongs to the secular world. It's not the secular world. Bible says, Jesus said, I want to give you pleasure, right?
Right.
So we should remember, unless we do that, we will, churches will be retired houses. There are many helpful, good ways for enjoying life. Right?
Right.
Church should supply them.
So church should not be a killjoy. It should be. Church should be functioning to better people's lives and increasing their capacity for joy, for life. I mean, that's what Jesus came, right? Like Jesus came to say that I have come so that you might have life and have it to the full. So let me ask you this: as a pastor who is in training, someone who is in ministry, what are some advice that you have for me?
Okay. I hope you keep thinking of the core vision of life. I don't mean the believers. I don't mean the Christians. Just commonly human people. Why do they live?
So you pastored the largest Adventist church in Korea.
Yes.
And you said that you made it possible for about 2,800 children.
Yes.
What did you do for
Bible school? We teach Bible in English because they want to learn English. Because of that, they send their kids to our churches. That's fine.
That's crazy. So you just so
it means, what I'm saying is, the church responds to the needy. Unless you respond to the people's needy, how can you have the good contact with the non-believers?
That's true.
People feel this part, right part above in your back. But church wants to scratch the down, left side down. It is. If you say, do you feel good? You will eventually get angry.
Wow.
You feel this up right side.
Yeah.
But you church scratch down left side. You should know where people feel itch. Then church should be able to scratch that part.
Yes.
Then exactly it hits.
Yes.
That's what
Yes. You're speaking truth, Pastor Kang. That's so good.
How were you able to speak English so well, so fluent? Is there any way, or do Sri Lankan people speak English already?
I was able to fast and pray for 40 days. And I learned to speak English. I'm just kidding.
It was very...
No. No, in Sri Lanka, we grew up speaking 3 languages.
I see.
So, I grew up speaking Sinhala, Tamil, and also English. So, man, that was so cool. As a pastor, one of the things that I'm interested in is how ministry is done in other countries and how the gospel is preached in and through different cultures. And so it was really cool hearing all these things from Pastor Kang, man. It's really nice. But just a couple of quick thoughts about church and culture that I'm thinking about right now as I'm on my way home.